To you guys about my ATL scores. Alright, so what are some areas that my ATLs that I have to work on? Alright, so an ATL skill that I should be working on is collaboration. Although I am a very collaborative person, and I adapt to roles and I treat others with respect, I do socialize a lot during class. I have to admit that. Although sometimes in the majority of my classes I do not talk and I like to pay attention, Spanish, like a few other exceptions, are some classes that I must admit I do socialize a lot. Not to mention that I am surrounded with my friends there and I sit next to them. This not only distracts me from my class, but from my teacher, from what I'm learning. And this has definitely affected and weakened my studies, since as I'm talking with my friends about something that I should be talking about in lunch or snack, it makes myself distracted and I distract myself from what we're learning. And when it's time for test and exam, I find myself not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, because I've not been paying attention because I've been too focused on learning something about my friend's crush. Now, moving on to something that I have my strength in is organization. When I was in 5th grade, 6th grade, I was a very disorganized person. When 8th grade came in and 9th grade came in, I find myself to figure everything out. I have, as you can see in my absence chart, I have never been late to class, and I do not plan on being late to class anytime soon. Once again, another organization skill that I represent is that I complete my homework on time and catch up on missing work. When I'm absent, which I've been quite some times, I send emails to my teachers regarding the homework, asking them what test did I miss, what exam did I miss, or what homework I must complete. As you can see below, there's an evidence of me emailing my math teacher about a test that I missed. Although I don't have a picture of me participating in class, you can see that I'm majority of time a very truthful student, and I must admit that I collaborate a lot in class and I like to give my opinion, even if it's about math. Now, as I mentioned before, I was a very messy student. But once again, as you can see my evidence shot, I get very good grades regarding organization, meaning that I do turn my homework on time and my assignments. Not like in 5th grade, where I sometimes forgot to turn assignments a week later. So, I don't really have any evidence for my 5th grade back in time stuff, but I do remember very clearly, even my parents can remember, that I got a few red slips, meaning that I had not completed my homework. Sometimes I haven't even done tests or try to miss them. But when you're 14, 15, you have to try stand up and get responsibility for yourself. Which is what I'm showing you right now of my absence score, that I barely have one, and my organization skills, as well as my emailing skills regarding homework that I've missed. Well, this is basically resumes my ATL skills, except